Why not? Hello, my sweet little misfits. Welcome back to the Misfit Manticore. Today we'll be doing something I've never done on my YouTube channel. I've only done it on stream once, and I actually really enjoyed it. So today we will be doing. Don't mind the cat. Move the camera. He will be the table today. But today, I'll be putting together a Kirby. Where's the thing? Ah, there you go. It's like one of those little Gundam buildy things, but this is a little tiny Kirby. Oh, it's stuck. Hang on. Cat's trying to help. Here, so you want to play with that? You can play with that. Ah, there we go. You can't actually eat it, sir. Thank you. By the way, this is Jasper. He will be our resident pain in the butt today. But, oh, sorry, bud. But this is what it looks like. No, you cannot eat the plastic. And then here are the instructions. You really want to help that much, Jasper? See? Instructions. So, give me one moment through editing magic. Ta-da! There is everything. See? It all comes in little tiny pieces. And all you need is these things. The instruction book, which is here, being held up by our oh so lovely, yeah, I'm a fucking professional, ain't I? Our lovely assistant here. And all you need are these, the instructions. Some, where's the camera? There it is. Some clippers. Hang on. It almost fell out of my hand. And then a nail file. So, the nail file, I know you don't like that sound. Boop. It's Jasper approved. But a nail file is for the little edges, because like this part's already fallen out. So where it connects, like right here, not the actual like this part, but on the body itself, there's a teeny tiny, like it's barely visible thing, but like you can feel it if you run your finger over it. It feels uncomfortable, so you just use like a, I guess, high grit nail file, and it gets rid of that nasty feel. So let's get building, shall we, my darlings? Yeah, so the first one over here, it says we need B2, which is this one. See, it says at the bottom, B2. Oh, you're actually a really good contrast, but it says B2. There we go. B2. And then it's number 3, which if you look real close, right here, where my thumb is, yeah, right here where my nail is, it says 3. I don't know if you can actually read it because this camera's kind of crap, but this is what I can afford. But right there, it says 3. So then what you do, more often than not, people already know this, but I started out from knowing nothing. So I will teach you guys without getting the cat. So you can see where these, like where my pliers are, right here. It is connected to the piece itself. you want to go to where it tapers, because if you notice, if you look real close, you can see that it tapers right here. Or right here. It tapers off ever so slightly. You can see it right there. It tapers off. There's another one right here where it tapers off. You cut those. So you go, boop. And it takes hardly any pressure. You just go, nip. And then you go, nip. And you have your piece. And then, like right there, I know this camera's not very good, I'm sorry. But right here you can see that it's kind of gross and like raised and kind of uncomfortable. So that's when you just take your thingy, your nail file, and you just go whoop, whoop. It's just ever so gently along the side, and it clears those, I'm going to call them burrs. That is what it reminds me of. And then voila, see, hardly any effort. And then you got your piece. And this is the first piece that we needed to cut out. Then we need A2, which is this. And like you set this down. It's right there. Then you need A2, which is right here. Ignore the mark on my hand. I have a scratch there. Somebody got me. But you take A2, which is right here, and then you need number 9, which is right here. It's this black piece. And then again, you go and you nip. And then you go and you go nip. And you go again and go nip. And voila, you got your piece. And you set this down. And then you come back with your nail file. And you just go do 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 do. This is just a very basic one. It probably won't take me very long to build this one. The first one I ever did is actually a PlayStation, and I will show it at the very end of this video. So now I got that piece. And then if you go into this, it'll tell you how they fit together. Yes, I know you did not. I know you want to play so much. I know. So this, it has the M on one, like you can see that it's kind of thick. On one side, there's like little holes, but on the other side, you can see that M that we were talking about just a minute ago. See? Oh, excuse you. See? A little M right there. It's an M. So the little blue piece fits inside of the M. Yes, do you mind? So the little blue piece... Oh, thank gods. Thank the gods. This is a heck of a lot easier if the cat's not in the way. Okay, so we got our black piece, which is right here. And the M is right here. So then you take this piece, and it looks like there's a little like candy. It looks almost like candy, but not quite. And my camera's not gonna freaking focus, but okay. But you'll take my word for it. See, right there. It's got like a little candy symbol. It looks like a little like candy wrapped up. So it looks like that goes down like this, and it slips right there and snaps into place. So then you can see that there's blue on one side, that on the other, and then watch this. See? Nothing holding it in except for itself. That's what's really awesome about these kits. And then it says right here, because this is all step 1, that we need A2 7, which is this one. There's this one. Ow, I just stabbed myself in the ear. And you just go nip. And you just go nip. And you just go nip. I'm only doing this short little video because I feel like everybody has the right to know how to do these, because they can be a lot of fun if you find ones you like. And I suggest don't just pigeonhole yourself in doing random stuff that you just like. Don't hold yourself back just because people say you shouldn't do it because of whatever reason. But and you see, there's there we go. Now you can see the M again. Here's the M. Well, there's also an M right there. So then they go inside of each other, and then they just push together, and voila. Now you can really see that M. Oh, I almost dropped it. I almost dropped it. And then we need a 2, because this is still all one part for some reason. Also, for some reason, there's candies on it, because like here's the wrapped candy, and then there's like a little candy. I don't know. But then we'll need this, which is apparently a tomato is what this thing says over here. I'll show you in just a second. But you just take it, you just go nip, nip, nip. Oh, and that's the other thing, is like with this one, excuse me. With this one, you can see that it's got a tip right there that protrudes from the top. You can see right there. But see what I mean is, like, there's the little blue one, looks like that. The little white one looks like that. And apparently this is a tomato. Oh, and there's a rice cake. But, so when you're cutting it out, you see that there's a top on it, but it connects up. But if you look real careful, there's a tiny gap right in between the two right there. So just kind of be aware. Oh. And sometimes if you push it, it just falls out. That's a thing that happens. And then you take your nail file and you take all of those little burrs off that stick up ever so slightly. It literally takes and when you're starting out, you shouldn't care if you end up scuffing it a little bit. Because like if you look, I scuffed it right there. Actually, you can't really tell. Okay, you can tell right there. You see how it's shiny, and then at this very top up here, it kind of dulls because I scuffed it. But it's okay, because this goes on the inside. So then you have your M with the white around it. And you have your little tomato. Tomato. And you just... it just pops into place. And then see? But see? It's got the little blue candy, little white candy, little rice cake, and then the tomatoes right here. It's actually really cute. There's a lot of tiny detail that I really can't get on this camera because this is a cheap camera, but meh. And this is part 1 done. It's the other side. This is eyeballs in his mouth, I'm assuming. So it looks like his little mouth. Looks like a little tongue, actually. As you can see, it divots. Looks like it's a little tongue right there. These are his eyes. And what's on Kirby's brain? Food. Duh. And then you set this aside. And you go to step 2. It's all numbered. You might not be able to actually read it. This one's in English, thankfully, because, like, they want people to be able to learn how to do it. But I will be doing a later one that I will show you at the end. That is not in English. Because, like, in this one, you see it says, like, to see that Kirby face is complete, you know? It's in English. And apparently Spanish and I think French? Not entirely sure on the last one, but I think it's French. But the little face is set aside. So he's going to watch us build his body. This one was already popped out when I bought it, so it happens. Woo! Ta-da! So nice. And this one doesn't really seem like it's got too many burrs. There's one right here. So I'm going to take that off real quick. Don't ask me about my nails. There's a reason why these are mine. Well, technically they're my mates, but they allow me to build these. So this is number 1. Yes, you see. A1 is right here. And then this little number right here says 1. Well, A1. You take it, you flip it over so you can see inside. And then apparently you take this part and you fit it just like that. Ta-da! And that's the inside. And you just push on it and it locks in place. See? Isn't that cool? So it requires no glue. And then we cut out his cute little butt. Where did I put my thingies? I put my thingy. You're going to misplace these at least 100 times in the very beginning. If not, all the time. But you just nip them. There you go. I always use the softer side because, like, this has more grit on it. This side has less. Okay. I got cat hair everywhere, so I have to blow it out occasionally. And then you'll see these, and they fit together. Just like this. Little Kirby. Okay, but we're not done yet. Gotta continue reading. Okay, it says apply. It has little teeny tiny. Yeah. Teeny tiny stickers that you're supposed to place right here. Ta-da! I don't know why, because his red cheeks work really well, but I guess because technically they're not supposed to be red, they're supposed to be pink, but whatever. And then you go through, get the other one, and you just go whoop. Okay. It's just a tiny sticker. I got stuck on my nail. And then you just line it up with your thing. Make sure cat hair is not underneath it. You just line it up. Whoop. And if it's not perfect, it's okay. Because it's your baby. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's your Kirby. And that is the first 2, and then you flip it over, and you have 3 and 4. So 3 is here. Says we need A14 and A15. So this one right here says 4, so this one right here is 4, and this one right here is 5 because it says so right here. So I'm going to come out, go snip, snip, and see, and you go snip, and you go snip. You see how it's hanging on by 1? Okay. Some of the burrs are a little harder to get to because they're right on the edge, but don't feel bad. Don't let something silly like a little burr poking out get to you or discourage you, because I let that happen, and it took me forever to get back into it because my first build was a lightning sax, which is from oh god, I almost dropped it, from Zoids. And then these two, you can see the bottoms fit together. Oops, sorry. Bottoms just fit together. They just snap together. And then it looks like this one is this foot. It's got 1 foot. Now, it says A16, which is this one, and A13, which is this one, are his other foot. So, we just nip it out. Pluck it out. Nip it. Nip it. And then pluck it. And voila. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was out of... Sorry, I'm listening to music because it's kind of nerve-wracking to just be in here on your own. Because I'm in the basement. Okay, and then we have both pieces, and yet again, you just line them up. Voila, there's his other foot. And then that foot comes over here, I think. Oh, no. Wait, where's the other foot go? Where can I go? Aha! That's a weird place for a foot. If I would have just read, it would have told me, oh, stupid is over here. Now this one was interesting because right here, you see that there's a little indentation right there? Well, that little teeny tiny indentation is a star that goes, I can't really show it on here because it's kind of hard, but inside of this little hole, this little rectangular hole, is also a star. So I could have just literally lined them up. It moved in my hand. I wasn't paying attention. You got a little Kirby, but he's not done yet. I gotta get his base because he sits on here. I don't exactly know why, but he does. But apparently it's 1 and 2. Boop. Boop. And boop. go nip. And go nip. And go nip. Go boop. And then you just feel it. Oop. There you go. There we go. What's in that piece? Yeah, I got the hiccups. I'm so sorry. That was rude. But you go through, you file them all off. Oops, some of them, like I said, are a little more resilient than others. But then, you just take it, make sure that there's not cat hair outside of it, yet again. And if you notice, there's big holes and there's little holes. Well, you just gotta line up the big holes with the little holes. I was holding it upside down. And then it just... voila. Little star. And then, it's got a little thing on the butt. If you see, it's a little, like, potion bottle. Well, inside of here, right there, is also a potion bottle. So just... ta-da! And you got a Kirby. It's really easy to make. So the first one, I need to clean it up. But this is so cute. He just skates around the table. It is adorable. He's absolutely adorable. I definitely suggest if you're trying something new, do that. This is the first. This is the one that got me into everything. This is the one that got me into these little guys, and I will be doing more. But this is what I love about this. It's got a little power button, and it actually opens, and the disc actually spins. How cool is that? Like, it's got like little buttons and everything. I will be getting the other one because there's only 2 of these. They have this one and then they have the Sega Genesis. When I get that one, I'll be doing that. But I did this one on a stream and I found out I actually really like teaching people how to be, like, how to build them. And now little Kirby can play games. Ta-da! Okay. Thank you, my darlings and my lovelies and my sweet, perfectly imperfect misfits, and I will see you next time here at the Misfit Manticore. Don't forget, I do have a website where you can buy plushies, and now I do chainmail as well. I will also be adding more stuff to that soon, so you can always buy stuff from there. You know, let me know in the comments if you like this, if you don't like this. I'm probably going to do a couple more of them anyway. I have a Mimikyu coming, which is like one of these, but it's a little tiny Mimikyu from Pokemon. I have one of those coming. I have a Mewtwo to do, and then I have... oh, hold on. Sorry. See, I have a Mewtwo that I'm going to be doing. That'll be the next one. And then I have this hulking monster of a model. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so excited to be able to build him. It's probably not going to be easy because he got a lot of parts, and they're really small. So I'm building up. But I figured I would show people it is easy to make something adorable, and eventually you can build something massive as long as you believe in yourself, my sweet little misfits. But this is for a different day. I will see you guys again next time here at the Misfit Manticore. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, let me know what you'd like to see me do next. I have a lot of plans for what to do, but I can always use more ideas. So, thank you, my darlings. I will see you again soon. Bye! Not on the microphone. Here. Want to kiss him? Give him there. Right there. Jasper, right there. They're right here. This is where everybody is. This is where everybody sees you. But death and taxes. Alright, so this is not what we're doing today. The cat just... Are you gonna let me show? Are you gonna let me show him what we're gonna be doing today? Huh? Or are you like, no, I haven't been on for so long. Oh, God. Look at you, fuzz butt. Nobody wants to just see your butt, boy. Here. How about... Here, turn that off. I'll move this over here. I'll move this. You want to eat that? Move that down there. Wow. Then you... No, you cannot hold on to the table. Hey. There you go. Back into view. There you go. You can't just have your butt in view. Nobody just wants to see a cat butt. Wants your cute little face. Just promptly pressed right up against the thing. Yes. Yeah, you can see yourself. You can see himself on the screen. Right there's the screen. Yeah. Aren't you just the handsomest thing in the world? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You being all playful and Ow, 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 ow. I need to trim your claws again, apparently. Look at these. What are these little daggers? No, you cannot smack the microphone. No, you cannot smack the microphone. It's rude. Stop it. Stop it. Why are you being bad in this today, huh? You know, I'm gonna mess with your foot now. You know what? You're gonna take a bath on stream, really? Yes, I love you. Stop being a butthead. You get that tail. I'm get it. Get that tail. Say hello to the viewers. Little dander. Huh. Oh, bleh, bleh, bleh. Yeah, because fur is not tasty. Also doesn't belong all over my table that I just cleaned. Well, I had a thing to do, but apparently it's going to have to wait until after the cat decides to fuck off. Actually, she's not. Okay. I know, right? She's actually a lot older than me. 5 years older than me. If not more. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I was in the light. You couldn't see the cat. Ooh, I almost fall on my head. Why jealous? Joe. What the fuck do you spell? Oh, there's an A in it. Whoops. Have you ever tried to type a word and then just been like so fucking wrong? It was ridiculous. Hey, Jasper, are you gonna finally move? Oh, yeah, I know. You see me playing with the cord in my headphones. Stop. I don't like hearing myself talk. Now, can I get to what we were gonna do? Are you done with your bath? Hmm? 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 Are you done? Can we get to what I had planned? I don't even know why I started actually recording this. It doesn't matter if the cat's in the way. Let's see if I